Maschine, then I have to.
You have to clone. Shit, I cannot find it. Okay, now we got everything. Yo, what's up, guys? The sound working? Yeah, it is. Okay. Didn't see it because of the chat. So. Okay, so we were last time stuck at Sekiels trying to unlock the statue because we did not have enough movement speed to do the mechanic. So now we have 2 more runs to be able to get the chest and get boots. And then with those boots, I'm trying to gonna get movement speed on them. And then we're also crafting some stamina regen potions that we're working on. And then we should have all the resources to clear the mechanic in time. So more stamina, more movement speed, and we should be good. So 2 dungeon runs, and then we go with the pet farming. Okay, nice. Looks like we're doing 3 boss. This is good. I'm still hoping that one day I will drop a heroic on one of those mini bosses, even though the chance is a little bit lower than in the end boss. It is, in theory, still possible. We are going to be playing Aion 2 today. And actually, not only today, every following day until global release hits. We're going to be playing in Taiwan here. And then once global hits, we will be playing on EU. Global is in the 3rd quarter this year, but we don't have an exact date yet. But the quarter was already confirmed by the CEO and it was in financial report. So here we need to kill this guy to get rid of the barrier that is blocking our path. But you can ignore all the ads. So now it's gone, we can already continue. Did you already lose one person? Or I think he died walking. Let me check. He's back at the start there. So he died. So we're gonna have to do the next mini boss with 3 people. Right. Here you always have to cleanse first so you don't get rooted mid-boss fight. I have to pay a bit more attention to stay in the back of the boss to get the extra bonus from the back criticals. So now we have to collect the 4 elements to open the next gate. Found Earth. Okay, inventory is pretty full. Okay. Oh, here's fire. And wind. Wait, is no one doing the quest? Usually everyone gets 1 element and it's fine. They're just chilling their fucking life there. I will definitely never play 5 Universe again in my life. Come get me out, guys. Good. Because when you get rooted from the boss like this, your team has to kill the roots so you get out. You cannot use any CC removal skills or whatever to get out of this one. This is not possible. It also makes sense. It will probably be way too easy then. So, destroying the red stone. Oh god, that was already close. Like, there were people attacking the stone next to it. Like, they attacked the wrong stone. I think it was that melee guy. So, We need one more dungeon after this. Then we can start upgrading. Insufficient cube space. We are playing Aion 2 today. So let's queue up one more time. So, expedition, last time for the box. So, too late. Because we still need to find a grind spot for our pet grinding today. I didn't check one yet. So, was that here one boss or three boss that group? They are walking left. Really slow. I will definitely on global, I will buy my boots like with higher priority. I think like you can get up to 14% movement speed on them. And if I'm now looking back at all the distance that I was running without this percentage, I think that actually this probably was a big mistake. Like the time adds up quickly there. Thinking, yeah, I'm 100% sure I will go boots first. Yeah. Oh, I think he saw it. Already a lot smoother than our last group. So I'm gonna keep a list in case they wipe. Oh, yeah. Nice. That was the last run we needed. God, how many fails in a row can you have? Crazy. Crazy. Nice that we got all Odils to ourselves, huh? So let's go city and upgrade. This can get stored. Was los? Warte. Oh, das ist richtig krasser Sturm. Ja. We got lucky shots that we went on the walk with Lumi before that happened. Because that looks really bad. So, okay, so what we... So we have to go to Expedition, Q, Boots, select. Then those are courage boots, they are not worth a lot. And we can get 6.4k enhancement materials back here. That's still not crazy, no? Huh? Yeah, that's it. Lucky us that we did it in time, no? Cape, enhancement, boots. Let's get them to +10. Then the rest we're gonna put on the guard. But we still have some more enhancement stones and stuff from substance morph here, no? This is fine. Then escape, enhancement, mana stone, boots, and engrave. Oh, we got a gold one. We could keep that for the gear score for now. Because the gold ones, they give higher gear score. Maybe it helps us with unlocking. We don't need to go for like crazy good rolls or whatever. And here we also got a golden slot. I think this is fine. Only have this few stones, so the decision is easy. And now we need to go boots, soul binding. And what we are looking for is actually movement speed on there. So when we go to sync, we choose like a random item and we click here, then we can check the percentages and we can get up to 14% lowest and 17% highest move speed roll. And move speed is the like most important stat that we want to get on there, on the boots. So movement speed, and since it's PvE boots, some damage stats. And I still have a bunch of those codexy things. And since the chance is only 2% like for a roll, that means I would need 50 yellow items on average to roll it on a single stat. And this is why I want to try with the reset first. Because this will give us new lanes in everything. Okay, still trash. Rebind. Also trash. It's rebind. Also trash. That wouldn't be too bad. No? But we want to have the movement speed. No movement speed again. No movement speed again. It's getting expensive. We got movement speed. Okay. Good. Next time I'm going to complain about it being expensive earlier. So now we have dexterity, critical damage, defense, and HP. Not the best, but we have so many binds and I really want to get the movement speed up. So I think I'm gonna pop some until the movement speed is maxed. Okay. So this is good. Now we are at 34.5. That's almost double than what we had previously. Oh, and we have a crash. 1 second, I have to restart the game. Give me 1 second to restart. Maybe it's gonna take longer than a second. It crashed the second time by trying to start it. Do you have any questions? Hmm. Yeah, I will continue playing. It just crashed. Like, sometimes it crashes. But it's usually depending on the ping, or like I get kicked out because it loses the connection to it. I don't think that once we are on global, the issues will remain. Okay, we should be back. So, we did our enhancements, right? That's actually a really good roll. Well, I guess we are keeping that. Um, okay, so we are done with the thing. We have 2,593 gear score. So really close to 6K. And I think we need 2,700 for our next unlock. Let me check. Yeah, 2,700. Then we have unlocked the sanctuary and we can finally farm Abyssal Bracelet to replace the last blue item that we have in our set. So, and what we need is I have to check on the interactive map where the pets are for the tokens, and then we have to double check that they also drop fresh fruit. So we can farm pets and fresh fruit at the same time, because we will need this to craft the power-ups that we need to defeat Ezekiel. Here, there's lots of them in one location that all drop it. So this usually indicates a decent spawn. So we can check if they also drop pets manually, because the map is somehow not loading properly. Let's just check manually. So what were they called? Stores. Here, Garden of the Illusion. Garden Guardian. Red Stalk, Large Leaf Garvey, Garden Poppy. Here are Garden Poppies, but the other one is not dropping them. Large Leaf Garvey. Fine. Wandering Wind Spirit. Illusion Magic Garvey. Okay. Garden Guardian. Garden Guardian. Wandering Water Spirit. No, they're not. Okay. So let's see if they drop pets, so we know where they are. So this one did drop pets. Wandering Dark Spirit. Drop the pet. Not sure, like there's lots of people here, no? Yeah, let's go over there. We have to find a decent spot because we want to do it until we get the cooking to level 10 professional. So here the outside Kravis, those were all droppers. So here's also Garden Poppy, though they also dropped. This one doesn't. Okay. Maybe it's not like the... okay, I get it. Okay, there was maybe just a bad respawn round. Oh, here we got a fresh fruit even. Okay, we got our first one. So here with the garden puppies, so we walk around. Okay, that looks good. Let's turn on the timer and check how much we're grinding. We are at 35. $35 and 3 pieces. So those are also droppers. So they cannot move. Okay. So I have to be close to them. Yggdrasil, don't really need it right now. We are playing Aion 2 today. Just one more cloudy. We got another fruit. That's already way better than what we tried last time as a spot. If this one here would be a bit less occupied, so we didn't have to compete, it would be even better. But it's still fine like this. There's not too many one-shot people around farming. So with our 2 or 3 shots of the mobs, we can still compete. It only gets annoying if you have like Chanters with one shot there that can also teleport, then you will not have a fun time grinding. Considering, should we only go for the ones that also drop it? Or should we like use our time and also kill some others? Like the ones that drop pet tokens for sure. Thanks for the follow. We are playing Aion 2 today. Oh, I just said there's no one-shotter around, but now we got one, huh? Because, why does it matter? Well, like, your loot chance is based on the damage that you do on the mob. So if you do like 1% damage of the mob, you are in the loot table, but your chance to get the loot is way smaller. And yeah, so you just wanna get a decent amount of damage on the mobs. Usually like 2/3 is about what you're aiming for, and like this you can still farm. Other than that, you will get out farmed. Yeah, there's, if you want, on YouTube there's a guide on how to connect in Taiwan. I would definitely recommend to check it out before you're playing global, because the game is not explaining a lot, and it's quite difficult to understand all the systems completely and not do any mistakes. And we all know it feels a lot worse to do like a mistake when it's already live than right now when it's like in this unofficial beta here, basically. Because they always do this and like use the Koreans as their beta users. It's pretty funny. So we are getting close to our 10-minute test mark. Okay, that's good. We dropped a Blue Artisan Refinement Stone. And we still need one more Splendid Guard, so we can start crafting the guard. And we are currently missing the blue ones. We are playing Aion 2 today. One more minute, then we can check. There's more puppies. God, it sounds so wrong if I say that. Oh, there was a fresh fruit. So, that was just in time. We are at 45 now. Oh, that's actually not too bad, right? So let's check how much we have farmed of our bound Kina. 204k. Okay, 204k. Crafting, cooking. Here we go. Because this is what you need to craft with the fresh fruit, what we just did, like as a grind. So you get experience again in the crafting process. Now we're gonna have to return to Dawn Legion. There he is. Now after crafting that, we can turn in the quest. We are getting also an artwork for our Pantheon. And the good thing is now that we are having the professional level 1, and which is important is you are getting no experience if you hit the cap. So I still had 104 Coriolis tea ready, but I was not able to get any experience, so I had to manually stop it. And that's important that you always manually stop it and don't let it run through. Otherwise, you're crafting all of those pieces with 0 experience. So, and the food that we need is this one here, white dragon syrup tea. So for this we need kukuru, wheat, balur, berry, and Coriolis. So then the second one that we need is this one here. The white dragon chopped steak. For this we need soft balur meat, mela, Coriolis. So then let's check where to get this. So this is the drop item, huh? Yeah, so this is a drop item. This one is gathering, essence extraction. And this one here is Draconi processing laborer. Only one person in the whole game is dropping that, or what? Only one person in the game is dropping that. Okay, okay. I really hope this is not true, and I already forgot that we have to go to Pantheon because we got one new artwork. So, escape, Pantheon. Oh, no, wait, we are in the Pantheon, I'm stupid. Artwork. This one here we are placing right here. We don't even have enough yet to choose. We are still at hopefully we get one phase. So then sorry, I have to check again how that dude was called. Draconi processing laborer. We need to find this dude. Oh, well, we got it. Draconi gatherer. But they don't get it here. This is this laborer thing. It's only this guy. Okay. So we are at 51. So let's check. Well, actually, it doesn't even matter if it makes sense here. If this is the only thing, we're gonna do it for, okay. So we're gonna check. I think we should try to only go for them, no? Here's so many people going on. Probably expect exactly for that reason. Okay. Interesting. So what are they doing? Are they like just standing here where they see a couple of them and then that's it? So here we have 4 pieces. But the respawn time is pretty long. Hmm. We are playing Aion 2. Okay, here. Hmm. Like even if you farm others, you still get pet crystals and stuff like this. So this is fine. But how to say it, like a comfortable farming spot looks different. And if it's really only this one mob that is dropping it, I think that is actually stupid design. So far, I would rate it a 9 out of 10. Only thing that I don't like is that there's multiple subscriptions. I think if they do it as one subscription that has everything else inside, and you pay one subscription, like if you would play WoW or whatever, then I would have nothing to complain at all so far. So they have one basically for the auction house, and the other one is basically to progress a little bit faster. Those are the 2 subscriptions, and then they have battle passes on top of that. But how to say it, like I'm playing completely for free, and the only thing that I'm missing is the auction house access. That's it. And everything else, it doesn't really matter. Like it's a lot of fun, even free to play. So it's not too bad. Okay, maybe it's... Okay, so we are at 55, so 6 more minutes for our check. Yeah, like, the game is good. It has tons of content, it's fun to play, the action is pretty fast-paced. Even though I have 170 ping playing in Taiwan here, like, it even feels good with that ping. So, like, it's gonna be similar to like Throne and Liberty. That also felt pretty decent with a bad ping. So I think the fighting here is gonna be really good. And for me, this is like 90% of the game. If the gameplay and the fights are good, nah, then I can usually deal with the rest. It's not too much of a hassle. But having so many subscription battle passes or whatever, you'd just put a price tag on it. Like, let it be $15 or $20 a month, I don't care. And then you get that subscription money from the players, and we have like a decent game. Just like WoW did back in the days. Yeah, we are playing Aion 2, Maximus. You're correct. Like, I played so much MMOs now since the last, what, 15, 16 years. Like, it's time that, like, I think the whole community of MMO deserves a good MMO after all the shit that had happened lately. Like, so many scams on Kickstarter. Then we had like this whole Ashes of Creation shit and stuff like this. And like, I don't know. Then what was cancelled? The Lord of the Rings MMO rework was completely cancelled from Amazon. The Ghost one, where one of the lead is going. So, like, the biggest hope, I think, was Ashes of Creation, and people were sleeping on Ion 2. And now lots of people are starting to test it on Taiwan, and I would say all the people that I met so far, they said they like it. The only thing that they don't like is the monetization model. That's the only negative feedback, basically, that I'm getting. And yeah, I don't know. Like, NCSoft, of course, has a history of like not how to say it, not having fair monetization models and trying to milk their players. But on the other hand, they did a public interview with the CEO, and the CEO acknowledged on stage in front of like all of those people that they need to adapt their monetization strategy when it comes to Western countries. And so I'm like 100% sure that they are aware what they have to do. And then what they did is they purchased Just Play for 200 million US dollars. And Just Play is a German company that is having more than 5 million, oh no, I think like 25 million downloads and 500k to 1 million active players every day. And they have all the spending behavior of European gamers basically in their data store. And I am pretty sure that one of the main reasons they bought this company is to publish Ion 2 mobile on it in Europe and to get this data to do their monetization correctly and not fail again. So yeah, that's it. And then after that, maybe Chrono Odyssey can do something, but I'm not too sure about that. So far, I'm pretty skeptical. Like, I only played a little bit in the first testing phase and I didn't like it that much. And then the next big one that is actually still being developed, and I think I watched a video like a week ago where they put out again new developer hirements is the Riot MMO. What do you think about the PvP of the game? So I was able to do some PvP now finally. If you fall behind, then the PvP is no fun. And since I started the game like 3 months late, and the area in Abyss where you can rank yourself in is between 1000 gear score to 3k gear score, and then 3k gear score to open end. And now I think I had like 2550-ish gear score, and I was able to now slowly play a little bit of PvP in the Abyss area, and it felt fine. I cannot say too much about the balance, but I don't like rating games based on their balance if they are as active in development as they are right now. Because at the moment they are bringing one dev live stream a week and one patch a week. And the patches are not small. Like they're doing polishing for global release and balance changes and just stuff that the community generally asks for. And I don't know, like so far, even though it is NC Soft, I cannot say anything too negative about their approach or their community management. I think it's actually really good, and I am surprised that it is like this. Because I know that there's lots of negative connotation with NC Soft, but they're doing a really good job here so far. And the player numbers in Korea are also reflecting that. So I think they have like 1.5 million latest time when they released the video with the stats of paying subscribers. Of course, some of them will be bots, no? Because so what the people are doing, not the people, like the companies, they grind their bots, and then when they have enough materials that they can sell the value of the bot for more money, then they pay for the subscription to the auction house to get the money off of the person. Then yeah, how to say it? Like then it's worth it for them, no? So if NCSoft is always banning them before they do the sale, they can stop the RMT. But the best thing for them is actually to ban them before they want to do like after they purchase the sub, and then banning them before they are able to sell it. This is the perfect timing. And I think if they get that right, then the game is designed so they can cash out pretty properly on the bot users as well. And the better they get at it, I don't know, maybe they get so good at it with AI or whatever that they will be able to lock it. Like, lots of it in the game is designed so bots are not that effective, and we still have bots. And this is like the last issue basically that is remaining. Like you have bound Kina for quests and stuff like this. So you have like the daily Kina limit. So in open world you can only farm 1 million Kina a day. So let's say, for example, like a bot would have a behavior farming 1 million Kina, then be done, for example, for the day, doing that every day until he has like what, 50 million Kina, and it's worth like that he's selling it. So yeah, I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure that even with like general rules and basic behavior without AI, you should be able to detect behaviors like this. And with AI, should be way easier. So we are at 104. So we need 30 more seconds. of course, if you have a 170 to 180 ping in PvP, it's gonna feel a bit worse, especially when it's about like canceling ACC that you're receiving or whatever. But for me, it still felt smooth. I would say, like, if I was fighting someone around my own strength, I would win like 2 out of 3 fights, I would say. And if I was fighting someone that is stronger than me, I won like maybe like 1 out of 10 fights. And sometimes you still win if they do a mistake or like someone else is coming and interfering in your fight, something like this. And against weaker ones, it's a 100% win rate. So, yeah, I don't know, like feels somewhat logical. I did not test Arena yet, and on global release, like for the people that know me, I will probably again be spamming Arena quite heavily, like we did in Throne of Liberty. And I definitely want to have that tested before we are going into global release as well. And I think Arena, Sanctuary, and what was it? Arena, Sanctuary, and Abyss 3K. Those are the only things that I still need to test. And then I will also do a review. Of the game with all the infos compiled. Because then I've tested everything for multiple hours. And then I think I can do like a proper review and not like some, I don't know, like repetition of what others have already said. So where is that berry? I saw that we found one. Escape. Okay. Here we got one. But where is it? Sweet butter, a cooking ingredient. And where is it? Ah, here it is. Let's see how much it costs. 68k, that's a lot actually for such an item. Okay. Yeah, I am playing with exit lag. Because when it released in Taiwan, you did not need any VPN to play. Then they put region lock on it because of the bots, and now you do need a VPN to play. And besides that, like on my YouTube channel, Exit Lag is a sponsor of the channel since I started the YouTube channel. Like what, like 2 years or is it 3 years already? Probably 3 years ago. Like Exit Lag is really reliable and easy to set up. And I'm only promoting products that I actually use myself. Well, they are saying it's Q3, and games usually don't release in July or August. So that means that it sounds like it's going to be September. That would be like my best guess. Or maybe October, and they don't take the Q3 like that on point. Maybe also depends a little bit on what other games are doing. Yeah? Maybe I would say the game is in the state where they could be releasing at any time they wanted. Now, of course, it needs some polishing or whatever, but in theory, they could release globally and would have no big deals if they adapt the monetization, which is not like a big developing thing. It's more a decision thing. But I think that they want to also have good timing because the game is going really well in Korea. If they don't fuck it up and it also gets popular in the Western sphere, then they have their new gold mine and NCSoft is out of their really bad stock roller coaster that they had over the last years. Because since they released that, their stocks are actually going up significantly. So, we will see. I think they're looking for the correct timing. I'm also not sure what the correct timing would be. So let's say they are getting out Chrono Odyssey. Do they want to be competing right away? Do they want to release at the exact same timing so people have to decide what is better and they gamble on their game is better? Do they want to wait afterwards, no? Until some people are already bored of the game? Or do they maybe want to release first so people are so hooked to the game that they don't even want to switch and check it out? Like, there's different approaches to it. There's actually Feather. Not seeing that the whole time. Also, this is definitely already like a tedious task. Because if we do, so we only have one berry. This also means we only have one attempt at the boss, no? Like this. Or we are doing it with, say it, less expensive power-ups. That would also be possible. Maybe we practice with less expensive power-ups, and when I have a good feeling, we are doing it with the better ones to have a higher success chance. I think this is what we're going to be doing. So we got the cooking up. Let's farm some. I would say 3. 3 is fine. We're gonna farm 3 attempts, okay? I should not be playing that badly that with like a couple practice attempts on the skills and 3 real attempts, we should be able to do it. Yeah, I'm streaming on multiple platforms. Basically, like all the commonly known ones, like Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Kick. But all chats are bundled, so that they just have like a small delay. So whenever you ask something, I will answer. It just takes a little bit until it shows up. Because it has to sync all 4 chats in one. We are playing Aion 2. As long as we still need the pets and stuff, it also doesn't matter that we're killing so many mobs that don't drop it. We are still getting value. But we should definitely focus on getting the good ones, if we can prioritize. Hopefully it will be out before September. I want to play so bad. For me, it would be the best if it's releasing like mid-September, time-wise. Or early June. Because in how to say it? In the mid, at the start of June, July, I'm going to Thailand again for 2 weeks together with my girlfriend. And then one of my friends is getting married. So mid-September would be perfect timing, because then I can, how to say it, take the rest of my vacation days and then full grind the game for like 2 weeks. Where's the berry? Give us the berry. Like, what would really suck if it like releases at a time and then like 3 or 4 days later I go to vacation for 2 weeks. Like, that would annoy the shit out of me. Because vacation is set, like it's not cancelable or whatever. Still only one piece. Yeah, like, especially the graphics. I think the graphics are, how to say, like, graphics don't make a game, né? Just cause the graphics are good in a game, like, it doesn't mean shit. Like, it cannot carry the game. The game needs to have a good gameplay. But if it has good gameplay and really good graphics, this is not like twice as good, this is like 300% better. It scales with each other. Lohnt es sich, auf koreanischen Server zu spielen? Also ich würde auf jeden Fall, also wenn du nur Casual spielen willst, dann ist es vollkommen Wurst. Aber wenn du mal ein bisschen Serious spielen willst, dann solltest du schon hier zocken. Und mal alle Sachen verstehen, die ganzen Mechanics und sowas. Vielleicht die ganzen verschiedenen Progress-Systeme und so. Also dadurch, dass es die Möglichkeit gibt, wenn du ernsthaft spielen willst, du wirst so hart hinten dran sein, wenn du nicht alles weißt. Also du kannst nicht im Global Release alles lernen, was die anderen schon seit einem Jahr spielen. Das ist unmöglich. We are playing Aion 2, Contract. It's the same with caching. Like, I think right now I'm playing completely free to play. On global release, like, I don't know, like if someone watched my Flight videos where we're like dumping thousands of euros in one video or something like this, they know, like, they like to whale on stuff. But here, whaling works a little bit different. So if you only want to spend a little bit, like your subscription for the auction house, you will be able to stay competitive and play properly. That's enough if you put the normal time in that like an MMO addict puts in. But if you want to whale, we are not talking about, oh yeah, you do like 300, 400 euro, cool, and you have something. Huh? We are talking about 10,000s of euros to actually whale, so it has an effect that you are significantly stronger than others, and it's worth it. So I don't know, like to me, I know lots of people are like hating hard on the pay to win factor, but I don't feel it too. It does not feel too bad at the moment. I don't know. Maybe I feel differently later on, but so far, not too bad. Is it a newly released MMO? No. It's released in Korea and Taiwan, but it's not released globally yet. So if you want to check it out for yourself, just go to my YouTube channel. You will find a guide there on how to connect to it. In theory, we could, if no people would here, we would have 10 of those processing laborers that can drop our berry in one turn around the tree stump. But since there's so many people here, we are getting like what, 3 or 4 max? So our farm speed is halved. But is character creation available right now? I think in Korea it's available at the moment, and in Taiwan it's not. Before that it was the other way around. And if you want to create a new character, what I would do is wait for the weekly reset and try to create characters after the patch, because they often clear bots out in this, and then you can get 3 slots, unless they lock everything manually on purpose. Then they will also have to manually unlock it. And the reset is always Wednesdays. I don't know the exact time, but you can find that on the official website or in the Discord. Hmm. Yeah, let's craft one. Oh, right, it could also fail. We should have leveled up first before crafting. That was stupid. Oh god, I'm so dumb. Oh, okay, our berry's even gone. Holy shit. Okay. So we made minus progress already while farming. Let's go. That's the way to do it. Hmm. Okay, I'm getting a little bit impatient. So, We are playing Aion 2 Death Pro. So, is it better here? Because here's no one. Maybe I should forfeit the ones down there. What's the respawn time? Okay. Okay. We are playing Aion 2. You know what? I want to do something differently. This is starting to get boring, and when it's not official release, it does not feel that good to grind so long. So I would say we are doing a Transcendence dungeon run. And while we are in queue, we farm here. So we are still farming, but just not as tryhard. I would say this is also done because the dude is not starting the run. We're gonna have to find a new party. Wait, that's the wrong one. Transcendence. Stage 6. Uh, oh, I'm getting attacked. Because you cannot queue up while you're getting attacked or are in combat. 1 second, I have to clear the spot again. Okay. Okay. Transcendence. 6. Let's see. We need a troop. Now we can continue our grind. Okay, nice. I am never returning to Flife. I don't know how many people still want to ask that. I played this game many years ago and I will not return. So Transcendence is the dungeon where you farm your Arcana cards. And Arcana cards are needed to get your skills to level 16 and level 20, which are like the most important thresholds for the skills. Because at that ranges, like 16, you have unlocked all specialities for a skill, and at 20, you're able to set up 3 specialities instead of only 2 for the skills. So we got our 18 points. We are waiting for this Kibboleth to be unlocked. And then we can port to our mate. Free to play or abo? It's free to play. Oh, well, actually it's not. But unless you have a VPN. So of course it's released in Taiwan and Korea. You will have to get a VPN, pay the subscription for the VPN to be playing the game, which is for free. So in theory, if you're like extremely accurate, it actually needs a subscription at the moment. But on global release, it will not. So here we need to farm up to 40 enemy forces points so we can do the boss. Have to heal that dude. I don't know what they're doing. Like if we would group them properly, we would be like so much faster. All the damage is like going onto single mobs. And we pulled way too many. Because you only need 40 points. Where can you see the points? On the right side where it says level 6, it has those 2 red ones. Here's the points. Bop, bop. And now we need to start escaping. To roll back. Because that thing does a shit ton of damage. Let's heal our guys. Do a little lag in between. What class am I? Well, looks a bit like a mage, but I'm actually the healer. So, yeah. If you got confused because I was talking about heals. So, now we're gonna have to port to this one here, so we can get the second boss. So this Transcendence dungeon, which we use for our Arcana cards, like those cards that we use to upgrade our skills here, they always have 3 bosses inside. And you will have to clear all of them. And as you see, our party consists actually out of 4 players, but we are only 3 people at the boss and doing the actual fighting, even though we are 4 players. But that does not mean that the 4th player is not doing anything. We have split up the group, so the 4th player is actually unlocking those port points that we are doing, so the full group has not run and like run through all those trash mobs. So as a tank here in this dungeon, you will not even tank the first 2 bosses. You will run and clear the path, and then on the 3rd boss, you do it all together as a 4-man team. So now he unlocked this Kibelisk, so we can port there and then we can go final boss. In other ways, you saw the map and it's like a really big dungeon. We would waste lots of time. So let's go, that's the final boss. So now he tries to blow us off from the platform. For the second blow, I always like to put out my healing aura for the mates. Okay, cool. Here you have to cycle with it, and I didn't see that's already coming. Those dudes had a lot of damage. It's pretty quick boss kill. Is it pay to win? Yes. It's definitely pay to win. But it's not as bad as most people make it to seem. Like, I'm playing completely free to play and no subscriptions, nothing here, and I can progress just fine. If you start comparing yourself with other people, well, then I guess that's your own problem. If you're just there to enjoy the game, you can completely play it for free. Don't spend anything, and you can do all the content that it has to offer. This is the good thing on Cleric, because I don't have 160k combat power, but I can still get in those groups. Like usually when they say you need this and this requirement, and if you're a healer, you can be like 10%, 15% lower of the requirements, and they will still take you. We are playing Aion 2 today. So now we group them together and execute. For being randoms, this worked actually just pretty smooth, no? Like everyone grouped them together, the people knew instantly where to go. Smooth. Complete different story than what we had yesterday. I think yesterday the random dungeon groups were the worst that I had since I played the game. That was crazy. We had a run that usually takes 5 minutes, that took 20, and then we were not even able to kill the boss. It was ridiculous. And we're not talking about anything hard with like crazy mechanics. We're talking about walking to the boss. Only walking to the boss for trash mobs, that's it. Oh, very good. Let's go. Now let's get him back to full life. Oh, I was actually just trying to pop my healing aura and he got me in the middle. Creation still restricted at the moment, yes. Okay, we got it. Let's go. When will be open? You can have two versions. Version 1, they lock it manually, then they have to manually unlock it. Version 2, you wait until the weekly reset, which is on Wednesday when they do the new patch, and then create right afterwards when they ban some of the bots accounts, then some of the slots will get freed. But if they lock it manually, then they also have to manually unlock it. And they are not keeping you updated which of the which it is. So basically the only thing you can do is check after every reset until the creation is open again. Oh, we have to get out of those areas. They deal a decent chunk of damage. So, last port. We got perfect stagger in the knockoff phase. Nice. That was smooth. So we got even a blue card. Well, if they invite again, let's go. That was smooth run. Yeah, we are farming it to level up our Arcana cards. Hey, let's go. Okay, this is enough actually. So, let's go. God, how often do I want to eat that charge again? Like not paying attention at all. Okay. Yeah, we are playing Aion 2 today, guys. No, it's working, but our kill speed is not as good as it was in the round before, but I think one person was exchanged. That was probably the guy that was not as satisfied with the speed that I called decent. Okay, this is going to be our last run also, so final boss kill. Oh shit, I should have been in that circle, that was my bad. But they reacted fast enough and I healed them, so they're fine. You have to get inside. Okay, that was the last run of the day. We will finish off hopefully with some crafting. So what was that? So Artisan Coriolis tea we got. And then we had this one, where we needed fresh raw meat. This one. Now we need stamina regen, is what we need. I think it was this here. Artisan curry stir fry. So, that's also fine, no? Hmm. I think it looks pretty decent, honestly, in regards of crafting. We got it, like we wanted. To level up. They're all bad. So, 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 tick, tick, tick. So our inventory is looking clean when we log back in tomorrow. So maybe to show like the final progress, we should also be able to upgrade our card here. Oh. Earth's Retribution +1, huh? This is not exactly the best setup we have yet, but it's the only thing we have. Let's check how much gear score did that give. There's it. Item level 80 +4. So it gives 1 gear score if you get a level up. Okay. That's not too much. Yeah, then have a nice one. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I will be back tomorrow. And tomorrow we are gonna do the Sequels Aberration to get this statue here, which is giving us 45 each stat, really good. This one is what we're